Hey all, welcome to Cass Fitness. So I thought today I'd do some exercises for MS for my dear friend Sarah who suffers from it, and hopefully these exercises will help some of you too. You will need a chair to hold on to, and maybe even a kitchen worktop or a table, but you'll need a chair because we're going to do some sitting exercises. If you have one and want one, a ball to either put between your legs or to roll underneath your foot. A tennis ball will work under the foot absolutely fine, and it's your choice whether you use weights. Tins, I've got baked beans today rather than my rice pudding tins. Things are looking up in the world. And let's do some exercises for MS. So we're going to start with some squats. So if you feel unsteady, you could hold your work surface or your chair with both hands. You could hold it with one hand. You could do it without holding on at all. If you want to engage the bottom and the leg muscles a bit more, you could take a ball between the legs. It is your choice. You can still hold the chair with your ball. So if you want the ball, place it between your knees. If you haven't got a ball or you don't want a ball, you can squat here, knees over the toes and back up. Now I don't want you to go too low. I want you to think about keeping your knees out over the toes, and as you come up, try and push the heels through to the floor and squeeze in through the bottom. If you're using the ball, you will get more engagement through the tops of the legs, through the bottom. Nice work. Let's just do 4 more. So you're always going to do just between 8 to 12. You could do 1 set, you could do 2 sets, you could do up to 3 sets. If you're having a bad day, rest. Listen to your body. So relax there. Relax, hold the ball. So we're going to do some marching. So if you need to hold the chair, now you can just come up onto your toes. Thank you, Bertie. Or you could lift the foot away from the floor. Again, think about how you feel today with your balance. Stay here if you need to, just to let those ankles and the toes relax. So work at your own level. If you prefer, hold your work surface or your chair and be here. Try to keep the tummy in so the back is nice and long and you're working through the core all the time. Good, let's just do 2 more to each side. And relax. So let your hands relax to your sides. Now all these exercises are nice and slow and controlled. So just reach down to the knee and hold. So feel a length through the side, come back up, reach down towards that knee and hold and back up. So keep the tummy in. Good. Feel that length coming through out of the hip. So you're opening that rib cage away from the hip, lengthening through the side. So again, you could do maybe 4 to 8 on each side, depending on how you feel. There might be some exercises you don't want to do. You don't have to do them. Let's do 1 more to each side. Think about your body. Think about how you feel. Can you hear that blackbird? Beautiful blackbird singing. Good, last one. Nice work. So stand nice and tall. And we're just going to do heel to toe. So again, if you need to hold the chair with 1 or both hands, you can. And just do heel to toe. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. Now if you struggle doing heel to toe, you could just do heel, back, heel, back. Or you could do toe, down, toe, down. Your level. So it's just heel, toe, heel, toe. Good. Let's change legs. So find that balance. Draw the tummy in. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Or heel, back, heel, back. Or toe, back, toe, back. So we're just trying to get some mobilization through the ankle. So let's just do a couple more. And again, maybe do 8 to 12 on each side. So relax then. I'm going to do some calf raises. So again, if you're going to feel like you're coming off balance, take the chair or the work surface with one or both hands. Come up onto your toes and then lower back down. So come up onto your toes and lower back down. So you're lengthening through the back of the leg. And again, we're working through the ankles through to the toes. Good. Should we just do 2 more? So again, if you only want to do 2, 3, 4, you can. And I'd only do maybe 8 to 12. So just walk through the feet. So I can feel that through the back of my legs. Walk through the feet. So we're going to do a bit of balance work. Now, if you feel unsteady, make sure that you are holding a work surface or a chair all the time. We're going to do this in stages. So we are going to do a stage with our eyes closed. If you are not at that level, keep your eyes open. And if you want to try with eyes closed, make sure that you've got somebody to the side of you or behind you in case you go off balance. So please make sure you're working at your own level. So let's just hold, face our chair or our work surface. Take your hands onto your work surface. Take your feet hip width apart, so the feet, knees, hips are nice and aligned. Pull your tummy in, lengthen through to the top of the head. And when you're ready, just lift the hands up towards the shoulders and hold and breathe. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, let's do 2 more breaths. So we just want to hold for maybe 20 to 30 seconds. 1 more breath. And relax the hands back down. Good, so think about how that felt. And we're going to do it up to 3 times. If after once you've had enough, you do not have to do 3 times. But let's go again. Lift those arms. Hold and breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more breaths. Good, relax the arms back down and again think about how you feel. Think about that position, tummy in, nice and long, relax the shoulders back and down. Should we go 1 more time? Let's lift the arms, hold, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, 1 more. And relax down. If you need to, you could just walk through the feet. Just relax up through the legs. So only do this next one if you feel able to, or you've got something behind you or somebody stood in case you lose your balance. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but we're going to try and close our eyes. So lift the hands. If you can, close your eyes and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let those heels sink into the mat. Tummy in. 1 more breath. Nice work. Relax down. How was that? Did we all manage to keep our balance? So again, if you've done 1 time and that's enough for you, that's fine. You can build up to 3 times, but let's try and do it again. So lift, inhale, exhale, closing the eyes if you can. Good, relax the hands back down. Take a moment, refocus, regrind. And let's do 1 more. So lift the arms. Close the eyes. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. And relax the arms down. So again, just walk through the feet. Well done. Nice work. Give the arms a little rest. Relax through the shoulders if you need to. So we're going to try another one for balance. Take one foot behind the other and try to put your toe to your heel. So your toe is to your heel. Now again, pull the tummy in, lengthen through the back. Hold your surface with both hands. And let's do exactly the same. Lift the arms up. See if you can hold and balance for 4 breaths. So inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One time. 30. And let's go again. Enough. So you're inhaling and you're exhaling. Good. 2 more breaths. And relax down. Nice. So bring the foot back. I apologise, school are being kicked out. I forgot the schools were back. So, other leg, take it back. Heel to toe. So you might find one side easier than the other to even get your feet in a nice line. So if you can't get the feet one behind the other, take them to where you feel comfortable. If you need to move them out a bit, this is just to try and get our balance. So draw the tummy in, lengthen through to the top of the head. Lift the arms to shoulder height. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice work. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Good. Release the hands down. So 1 more time on this side. Lift the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more breath. And release. Give those legs a rest. Just walk through the feet. Relax off. So should we try this one with our eyes closed? So take that first leg back. Now if you don't want to let go altogether, just try to bring the fingertips maybe to the top or hold on with one hand. Make sure somebody is behind you to catch you if you are going to fall. Please don't do this without having any support. So lift, close your eyes and inhale and exhale. One more breath. Good. Open the eyes, take the hands down. Wow, that was harder. Even I was wobbling on that leg. Let's change legs and go to the other side. So we're just going to do 1 on each side. So remember, as you get better, or if you want to, you can do up to 3 on each side. So lift the hands or just take the fingertips to the edge. Close your eyes and inhale and exhale. Good. Open your eyes. Take the hands back down. Wow, that side was harder. Walk it through. Nice work. So, we're going to try standing on one leg. You can, if you want to, hold the chair and lift the outside leg. You could hold the chair with both hands and lift the leg. So, just find your support. So, take the supporting leg stays underneath the hip. Hold your support with one or both hands and either just lift so the toe is on the floor or lift that foot off the floor to where you feel comfortable and inhale and exhale. Good. Let's do 2 more. 1 more breath. Nice work. Take it down. Release off. So let's go to the other side. So I'm just going to hold the chair and face the chair to do the other side, or else you're going to see my bottom in the video. So either toe down or lift that leg. Lengthen, draw the tummy in. Good. So keeping one hand or both hands just as support on the chair. One more breath. And relax down. Good. So let's do each leg again. Keep support on your chair or your work surface. Lift that foot gently off the floor. Now again, see if you can close your eyes for 4 breaths. So inhale and exhale. One more. Nice work. Relax down, opening those eyes. And let's go to the other side. So lift that leg. Hold on. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Good work. Take it down and release off through those legs. Well done. Fab. So get your chair and bring yourself so you're sat on your chair, nice and comfortable. The feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent. Lengthen through the back. We just relax the hands down, and all we're going to do is try and lift one arm up to the shoulder, or you could lift it up towards the head and back down. So we're just going to alternate. Lift either to the shoulder or up towards the ear and back down. Now to try and keep your tummy in, so we're working through the core. You're lengthening through the back and you're seeing what movement you've got through the shoulder without moving anything else. So again, it's nice and slow. It's nice and controlled. We're not racing anything. Good. We're going to do 2 more to each side. So 1 more to each side. So I'm treating you to a nice view out of the conservatory today. I just wish it was a nice blue sunny sky that we've had for the last 2 months. Good. So relax the arms down and let's try and do both arms together. Now if you struggle with both arms, stay with one or have a rest. Relax the shoulders back and down, keep that tummy in, back long. Lift the shoulders or lift up towards the ears and back down. Nice work. Lift up towards the shoulders or up towards the ears and back down. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Try and keep the shoulders down. Good. Relax down. Now just release off through the shoulders. Let the shoulders have a rest. Relax them off. And forwards. Have a relax through the neck. Just take the ear to the shoulder. And up. Ear to the shoulder. And up. Good. Okay, so now we're going to try some movements for the shoulder. We're going to do a dumb waiter move. You're going to bring your elbows into your sides with your hands up. Now your elbows are going to stay in, touching your side. And this is a really small movement. You're going to take either one or both arms out to the side. See how small the movement is, and back in. Now if you struggle with both together, do one, and then in, and then the other one, and in. If you want to work slightly harder, you could use your weights or your tins. So if you want to, you could have tins in the hands and you can open out and in. Now again, we're only going to do maybe 8 to 12 of these. So as you've already done a few, let's just do 4 more. So it's a small movement to get this muscle here in the shoulder. Good, 2 more. 1 more. And relax. So if you've got the weights, take the weights down. And let's just release with a mermaid stretch. So just try to reach one hand down, the other arm over the head. And if it's too much lifting the arm up over the head, just take the hand to the hip to lengthen out through that side. If you need to, you could hold the edge of the chair, so you're holding the chair to feel safer. And come back down to the other side. So reach down or hold the edge of that chair. Reach up, reach over. Open out through that rib cage. So I'm not pushing myself off the chair, I'm lengthening, opening out. Good, and down. So let's do a bit of footwork, a bit of ankle work. So if you've got a ball, you can have a ball, and we're just going to lengthen the leg out with the ball and back in. If you haven't got the ball, you can still take the leg out and in rather than rolling. But if you've got the ball, it'll give you a bit of movement under your foot and around the heel. So you're just taking the ball out and back in. So we're just rolling the ball out and back in. Try to keep the other foot on the floor, the knee over the ankle. And as you come in with this knee, the knee stays over the ankle. As you take it out, nice flexion. Oh, I've lost my ball. Let this muscle at the top of the leg work. And let's do 2 more. Try to keep the tummy in the back nice and long, so we're engaging the abs all the time. Now let's just circle the ball. So just release, circle the ball. If you haven't got a ball, just take the foot off the floor and just circle the ankle. Nice, and let's go the other way round. Good. So take your ball to the other side. Set yourself up so you're sat nice and even on the chair. This knee directly over that foot to start, and then just push the ball out and back in. So push the ball out. So remember, you could have a tennis ball. If you've got a dog, you might find the dog ball. You can use whatever you like. A cat playing ball. Good. Child's football. Oh, I'm being imaginative now. And again, I would probably only do 8 to 12 on each side, depending on how you feel, and it's nice and controlled. So let's circle. So if you haven't got the ball, you don't have to use the ball. So feel that movement working through the leg, through the top of the leg, releasing off through the ankle at the same time. Good. So just relax. So leave your ball on the floor. If you can't reach the ball, it's absolutely fine on the floor. And let's just do some marching on the chair. So not marching on the chair, sat on the chair, and we're just going to march. So if you find it hard to lift the feet off the floor, just again come up to the toes here. taking the heel down. If you can, lift the leg off the floor and down. Lift the leg off the floor. So try to keep the tummy in the back long. So as we lift, we're not leaning here. We're staying nice and tall. That tummy is in. So we're engaging the abs. Working through the hip. Good. Trying to get these legs to move. So we want blood flow to stay through the legs. And again, maybe 8 to 12 on each side, depending on how you feel. And remember, if you're having a day that you don't feel like exercising, it's really important to rest your body. Let's do 2 more to each side. One more to each side. Nice work. So relax through the legs. Sit nice and tall, tummy is in. So a bit more arm work, back strengthening work for the shoulder blades, for the shoulders, for the chest. So you can do this with or without weights, or your tins of beans or spaghetti, whatever you're using today. Or you can do both arms or one arm at a time. So we're going to lift the arms to center. We're going to open the arms out to the side. We're going to come back in and down. So you can keep the elbows soft, so don't lock out through the arms. Open out. If you struggle to open out with straight arms, you could lift. You could bend the elbows back slightly into a V. So work how you feel most comfortable working. If you've got your weights or your tins, you can lift, open, in, down, lift, open, in, down. Remember, you could do one arm at a time here. Good, you don't have to have the weights. So you could use no weights. Squeeze in through those shoulder blades. Nice work. Let's do one more. Nearly there. Nice. So let's try a forward row to open out through the chest and to get into these shoulder blades. So take the arms out and then bring your elbows directly back. Keep the shoulders down. Open out through the chest. Squeeze through the shoulder blades and then reach forwards. So open out, squeeze into the shoulder blades. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed and then back. So we are inhaling, we are exhaling. We are inhaling, we are exhaling. Now you can do this with weights if you want to make it slightly tougher. But remember, it's not about working too hard. It's about trying to keep the body moving and trying to help with that MS. So you really don't have to have any weights or any tins. So just do 2 more. Good. One more. Nice, relax down. Give those shoulders a release because I know they're going to be aching now. Good work. So let's see whether we can just take the hands up, bend the elbows, touch the top of the head, reach up and back down. So reach, bend the elbows, touch the top of the head, back down. You can do this with a weight or a tin if you want to, but please mind that you don't hit yourself on the top of the head. So you'd only have one tin, maybe hold it here, or your weight come down towards the top of the head and back up. Draw that tummy in, back nice and long. Breathe in all the time. Let's just do 2 more. Nice, one more. Remember, it's slow and controlled. Nothing we're doing is really fast. Release down if you need to. Relax through the shoulders again. We've got one more arm, one to go. And then I'll give your arms a rest. Release or through the neck if you need to. Good. So if you can, lift the arms above the head. If you can, you could do one arm at a time, or you could go back to this forward row. So if you can't lift, you can go back to forward row. Lift, pull the elbows down and out into a V to squeeze through the shoulder blades. Lift back up. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. So as you lift the arms, don't hunch the shoulders up to the ears. They stay nice and relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Let's just do two more. Two more. Come on. Good. One more. Relax down. Just relax through the shoulders. However you want to. You could shrug. You could roll. Let the ears go to the shoulder. Release through that neck. Good. Now let's just practice some breathing exercises to get some breath into the lungs, opening out through the lungs. So sit nice and tall, draw the tummy in. Now I want you to take your hands to your rib cage, and as you inhale, feel your rib cage expand, and then as you exhale, allow the rib cage to come in. So inhale and exhale. So inhale and exhale. Good. Really getting some breaths coming through the body, some nice oxygen. Let's just do two more. And one more. And relax. Good. So bring yourself down onto the floor if you can. So if you've got a mat or a towel, bring yourself down to a mat or your towel. I'm going to bring you down with me so as you can still see. Oh, let's have a different perspective. Oh, you're not going to stay. Yeah, you are. So, coming down onto the floor, onto all fours. Oh, hello. I thought you'd come and join us. So, hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Now, all I want you to do from here is push back, bottom down onto your heels into what would be a child pose stretch to lengthen out through the arms, bringing the chest down towards the mat, to open out through the shoulders, and then bring yourself knees under the hips, arms up, wrists under the shoulders into your box, and back down into your child pose stretch. Good. So back up into your box. And let's do two more. So try and keep the tummy in. Try and keep that back nice and long. So we're controlled all the way down to open out for those hips, through the pelvis, lengthen through the back, through the shoulders to the fingertips. And we're really controlling, drawing that tummy in all the way back up. And one more. So all the way down. And all the way up. Good. So hold your bridge here. Now think about where your hands are and where your knees are. We're in a nice box. Those knees are underneath the hips. The hands are underneath the shoulders. I want you to try and slide one foot along the floor, keeping the hip nice and level, and then bring it back in, knee under the hip. So we're going to try and alternate. If you find it easier, then please feel free to do 4 to 6 on one side and then 4 to 6 on the other. But we're going to try and alternate. Draw that tummy in, back nice and long. Look down and slightly forwards. Draw that foot along the floor. crick crack, and back in. So draw that foot along the floor and back in. So notice this is a nice slow movement, that we're not rushing. We're trying to keep the hips level, the shoulders aren't moving. Maybe a little squeeze through the glutes at the end, through the bottom. Good work. Let's just do one more to each side. So again, if you were comfortable and wanted to, you could do more, but don't overdo it. One more. Good. If you need to, have a rest back into that child pose stretch just to release through the wrists. If you find it hurts your wrist being on your wrist, then put a little towel or something under your wrist and it will help support you. Or if you really needed to, come down onto the forearms and you could take the leg out here, still keeping nice and long. Okay, so if the arms hurt, you can put something underneath them or come down onto the forearms. So this time, let's try and lengthen through the arm. So you could just take the fingertips to the floor, or you could lengthen the arm to the ear and back down. So you can just lengthen to the floor, or you can lift and back down. Now nothing else is moving apart from my arm, my shoulder. Okay, my hips are staying level, the shoulders are staying level, the tummy is in, the back is nice and long. We are breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good work. So one more to each side. Good. And relax back into that child pose stretch. Really have a nice relax here. Let the arms relax, let the wrists relax, let the neck relax. Just release off in your child pose stretch, or however you feel most comfortable. Okay, if you want to, you could go into a cat stretch. You could open out through the shoulder blades. You could let the tummy sink towards the floor to release through the back. Do whatever feels right and good for you and your body. Let's do one more. Good. So come over to your side and you're going to need a cushion or a pillow. Sorry, forgot about the cushion or the pillow. And you're going to take your cushion or your pillow and place it under your ear. Now please make sure you have got something under your ear so the neck is nice and long. Or if you prefer and you don't want to lie long, if you feel dizzy at all or on your sides, you could come down onto your elbow. But if you've got bad shoulders, bad arms, you're going to lie with a cushion under your arm. So feet together, hips are nice and level. Open your knee towards the ceiling, keep the feet together, and then come back down. So you're opening the knee towards the ceiling and you're squeezing into the bottom and back down. So we're making this bottom work to help to stabilise us for walking, standing, our balancing. And again, each side, I'd probably do maybe 8 to 12 on each side. Obviously, if you want to do more or less, or one side is harder than the other, you might want to strengthen one side more. So let's stop that side and then come round to the other side. So take your ear down onto your cushion or come onto your elbow. So again, squeezing into this bottom, open out and down. So open out and down. Good, 2 more. One more. and relax. Good work. Have a little rest. So we're going to finish with a shoulder bridge. So you're going to come down, feet hip width apart. Bring your feet back towards the bottom. Your knees are facing the ceiling. So again, work at your own levels. If you struggle to lift the bottom of the floor, you could just do pelvic tilt. So you could just tilt, lift the bottom slightly away from the floor and come back down. If you can, tilt, peel the bottom off the floor, peel each vertebrae off the floor to the shoulders, and then come all the way back down slowly to mobilise through the back. Now try to keep your knees facing the ceiling and try to keep your hips nice and level. Squeeze in through the bottom as you come up. Draw in that tummy as you come down and imprint the spine. So we're just going to do 2 more here. So 2 more. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. And when you finish, hug your knees in to release through the back and just have a rest. So just hug the knees in, take a few even breaths in and out. So relax the feet back down to the floor and just bring one knee into the chest. Bring one knee into the chest and hold. Now take that knee to the opposite side of the chest and just feel a small stretch down the side of the leg. So the foot that's on the floor, you can keep the knee bent if you want to. You could lengthen the leg, but work at your own level. And don't pull on this knee too hard. You're literally pulling just over slightly to get a stretch through the side of this leg. And release down. And the other side. So bring the knee into the chest. I'll straighten my leg to show you. And then just bring that knee over slightly to get a stretch through that outer thigh. Good. So release the legs back down and bring yourself up to sitting. So sit how you feel most comfortable. If you struggle to sit, you could sit on a cushion, you could sit on a block, but try to sit nice and tall. So let's just stretch through the arms, through the shoulders, through the side. So let's stretch to the side, lift the arm, open out through the rib cage, pull the tummy in. Good, and take it down to the other side. So lift, open out. Good work. So take that arm across the chest and gently hold the arm to stretch through the shoulder. Now look over the shoulder. And release. And the other side, take the arm across and hold. Look over the shoulder. Good. Reach the arms forwards, tuck the chin, open out through the shoulder blades. And open out through the chest. Take the hands to the floor. Lengthen through the back. Open out through the chest. Or take the hands into the small of the back. Depending on if you're sat on something, you might not be able to get the hands to the floor. Or you might feel more comfortable just taking the hands into the back. Good. Nice work. Let's just release through the shoulders. Release through the neck. So take the ear to the shoulder. And up. Ear to the shoulder. And up. Chin to chest. Gently look up. Back to center. Look over the shoulder. And back. Over the shoulder. And back. So just take a couple of even breaths here. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. So breathing is really important as well. Breathing helps to calm through the body. So if you can learn to breathe, allow that oxygen to flow through the body, it will really help not only with MS or anything else that we suffer from, but with the mind. We keep the mind nice and clear, the mind still, and it really helps with the body. So I want you to bring yourself up to standing really slowly or in your own time. So don't rush. I'm going to give you all time to come up off the floor for our last stretch. So don't rush, take your time. Use something if you need to help you get up, or if you've got somebody with you. And we're just going to finish with a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to give you two choices. So you could hold your chair, you could take one foot in front of you, put the heel to the floor, foot flat or toes lifted. Push your bottom back for a hamstring stretch at the back of the leg. If the knee hurts, soften through the knee. If you're unsteady, you don't want to do it stirred, then feel free to sit on your chair near the edge. Hold the chair, take the heel to the floor and just lean slightly forwards on the chair. So it's your choice how you would like to stretch through the back of the leg, through the hamstring. Good. So change legs. So either staying on the chair, take that foot forwards, lift the heel, hinge from the hips, soften through the knee if you need to, or if you are stood, take that foot forwards, push the bottom back, lift the toe if you want to, just to open out through the hamstring. Good work. Feel that length. And release. So if you're sat, you can stay sat. If you're stood, you can stay stood. Let's just release off through the shoulders. And let's just take two nice breaths in and out. And in and out. Well done. Thank you so much for doing that video with me. Remember, if you are suffering from symptoms or you are tired, please have a rest day. Your body needs to rest, it needs to recover. If you like the video, give me a like, and subscribe to my channel for free. Thank you. See you all soon. Bye.